Across America are going to school hungry every day. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures. Learn more at helpnokidhungry.org.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Big truck accidents can cause life-changing injuries, and life-changing injuries deserve life-changing money. I know big truck wrecks, and I know how to fight those big insurance companies. If you've been hurt by a big truck, contact us at ritchielaw.com. I'm on top of it.
That's getethos.com.
Your home for Duke basketball. WCMC HD2 HD3 Holly Springs, WDNC AM Durham, and WCLY AM Raleigh.
I'm WRAL meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner. It's fairly mild this morning. Our temperatures mainly in the 40s as you're heading out the door. That's chilly, but nothing compared to what we've seen the last several mornings. It'll be a nice day today. We'll see partly cloudy skies. It will become windy. We'll see a high of mid-50s right around lunchtime. And then temperatures start to drop during the afternoon. And we're looking at 23 overnight tonight. A very cold night and a cold day tomorrow with a high of 43 with wind chills in the 30s.
The Sports Shop is presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Service. Alsco's first aid service is great for office buildings, restaurants, automotive facilities, or anywhere emergencies can happen. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491 or visit alsco.com. Again, that's alsco.com to learn more about what they can provide for your business.
Top of the morning to you. Yeah. Late night here in the Triangle, a lot of things going on. But we're right here in the chair, here on the Sports Shop. Throwback Thursday, you know what we're doing. We're going to make it do what it do. We're going to make it do what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. And on top of that, we're going to do our best. Put all the effort we can to make it do. What it do? Let's go.
I found the law provides the key.
Unlocks the heart and souls of you and me.
Love will learn to sing your song. Yeah. Love is written in the stone. Every man I meet, walk in time. Free to wander past his conscious mind. Love will come and take you home, yeah. Written in stone.
Time will witness what the old folks say.
Time will witness
what the old folks say.
That's some
old
folks stuff.
That's
right
a Earth, Wind & Fire lyric, in, I think in the second or third verse of that song. Time will witness what the old folks say.
I only know one verse, and I had trouble with that one.
It took you 3 years to learn that one.
Yes.
Oh man. What's going on, Pamela?
Good morning. Good.
I am D.R. Reese with an S. Yeah, we got A-Town behind the glass, man. And we're so happy you join us on a day that we never, ever seen before.
Yes.
We rocking right here. Oh, man. I forgot to call my boy. I got to call him today. I always forget his birthday, Tim McIntyre. I got to call him. Today is December the 5th.
Today is December the 5th. Yeah, one of my friend's birthday, really close friend, was yesterday. I remembered at 11:58. But I got it in.
You got it in. Well, good for you. Yeah. Tim was either first or second. And it's so crazy, I just forget every year. But I called him. I get it right sometimes I get it wrong. I totally blew it this
So what
time.
will happen if somebody forgets on the 18th?
Well, they're not going to forget that. It's kind of hard to forget that.
Oh.
Because it's a national holiday.
Oh, gotcha. It's coming.
That's right. Like J5 coming. 12/18 coming.
12/18 is coming.
Oh, man, it was unbelievable. Last night, I had a chance to go over to Chapel Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And if I got $1 for everybody that said, man, you torn, aren't you, tonight? Just average people aren't going to be told me that.
What? They was trying to figure out if how can we put him in?
I know, but it was kind of cool. So most people knew. I mean, a lot of people knew that I was, of course, from my diehard Crimson Tide fan. But I said, well, if it was football, then you already know. Don't ask me who I'm putting for. Basketball, I'm rolling with the Heels. I mean, that's just the way it's been for the last 40 plus years. That's the way it's going to probably be.
That's good.
Yeah. So, but the hell didn't help. It was as expected.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hubert Davis and company intentionally put together a very rigorous schedule, early schedule. I mean, players are tough, and Duke did the same thing.
Yeah.
But
so you can really see what you have, or really help them to develop. You know what you have, but helping them to develop into the players you want them to be, they've got to face this adversity.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what we learned from Carolina's side.
Last night?
Yeah.
Defense, which was something that he talked about from coming from the when they were in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
So I think better defense. We learned RJ's 3-pointer, something we counted on for a long time, is not there right now.
No.
Not there. It's gone.
Yeah. RJ, I'm not sure what all potential he had to make the NBA last year. He's not helping himself this year. I don't think so at all.
Right.
I think if anything, he's exposing himself. That it's difficult for him to get his shot off. I just put it this way: he's not helping himself right now.
Yeah, he should have went last year. And then I guess as a team effort, turnovers, a lot of turnovers, especially first half.
Elliot Cadeau was not. He was under the weather. People didn't know that. We knew that before going into the game. He was under the weather. What's that?
You part of the coaching staff.
I mean, I did.
We knew
know.
that.
Yeah, I mean, I did that. Somebody told me. Maybe it was a coach. I don't know.
Yeah.
That told me that Elliot, he's a game time decision because she's not feeling well, and he played that way because he's like I don't remember him doing all the things he normally do. Carolina's gonna win some games. They play Georgia Tech Saturday.
Mm-hmm. First ACC game.
Yeah, they gonna win. They gonna win some games, but I want to just caution the fans, like myself and you, Pam.
You just sound so.
Yeah, it's not gonna be.
You getting me ready?
I'm getting you ready.
Is
It's gonna be some games, and I said this before. I was having dinner with some people before the game. And I said, it's gonna be a situation where we're gonna say, man, Carolina, they beat the brakes off that team one game, and literally the next game we would be like, man, I don't know, this team is.
Wow.
So that is gonna be the ebb and flow of the season, I think. So just get ready for that. Unfortunately, okay. You okay with that?
That's tough.
You okay with that?
I mean, of course not. We don't. Tar Heel fans don't like to lose. We have a standard, as you say.
And to your point, about 5 times in a row down court, they was getting easy layups. They weren't guarding nobody. Here's Hubert Davis talking about the defense in particular. Let's take a listen.
And from a defensive standpoint, I didn't feel like Alabama felt us. I think they did the first 2.5, 3 minutes of the game. I felt like we had a defensive presence, a physical presence on the ball. Our communication was
really 1 year. I heard it in one of my
what are his ears?
Okay.
What are his
but
yeah, they really gotta fix that.
And they made some recruiting is all about where you win or lose. Period.
Yeah.
Ian Jackson got off. He showed how great he can be. Drake Powell played well. He started. Drake Powell actually started. Those 2 freshmen, they got hard. Jay Witt, I don't know what he's thinking about. Jaden Washington, he's just tall and that's all. and
He's just tall and that's all.
And that's all.
Drop those lyrics.
I mean, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's embarrassing. They have nothing inside.
Oof.
Nothing inside. Nothing. And, I think
We've got to put that on coaching and recruiting because you have to know what you have to have.
Right.
There's no excuse.
And if you want to, well, I heard some comments where they're not Carolina guys. Well, damn it. Hey, how about getting some guys who may not be Carolina guys?
Turn them into Carolina guys.
Turn them into Carolina guys. Because that guy who dunked all over you from Alabama, he was recruited. The starter center was recruited from Rutgers during the transfer portal. That's not that for the transfer portal. He ended up going to Alabama, but because you got the transfer portal, you have no excuse.
Exactly.
There's somebody out there in the transfer portal that was 6'10" or 6'11", the damn it can stand under the basket. That's better than Jalen Washington right now.
Right. That may not look like a Carolina guy. I'm not sure what a Carolina guy looks like, but you could turn him into a Carolina guy.
Let's try this again. Here's Hubert Davis talking about his defense.
Defensive end, and from a defensive standpoint, I didn't feel like Alabama felt us. I think they did the first 2.5, 3 minutes of the game. I felt like we had a defensive presence, a physical presence on the ball. Our communication was really good, and then from there it just dropped.
What is the level of frustration?
Yeah. Then they pressed him, put full court press a couple times and turned the ball over.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the problem. Listen to me. If your guards got to help you rebound the basketball because you're not tall enough and you can't rebound the ball, they got to work hard just to get the shot off because we don't have the length that most teams we play are going to have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hell, you worn out. I think that's part of RJ's problem too.
Yeah.
He's tired. He's worn out. He has to work so hard to get his shot. So, again, they're not going to be playing Alabama every game. They're not going to be playing Michigan State. They're not going to be playing Kansas. They're not going to be playing a couple other teams that were tough. They're not going to be playing these teams every game. And ACC, quite honestly, is a weak conference. The best team in ACC is a team we saw last night, which is Duke. I can think of right now.
Yeah, you're right. As we thought it was going to be, but they didn't play like it the other night. But I really thought, and they still have so much time to make noise. Wake Forest.
No, they just.
But something's not right. But they have the talent, so that's even
They
more
got
frustrating.
The talent and they got the height.
Yeah,
they
got it all.
Yeah,
and can't put it together.
It's really.
What's going on?
It's really unfortunate. And as the Carolina fan, it's tough.
Yes.
It's tough because, football season whack. But they going to a bowl game. Somebody told me, if you go to the crowd, hold up. If your bowl game, because I was talking to a guy that's Dwight Holly mentioned that they may get a bid to go to a bowl game, and the bowl is on December 20th. Now, if your bowl game is before Christmas,
what does that mean?
Is that a damn bowl game? I get celebration, but that's different because that's like championship.
I was gonna say.
No, that's for the championship for the HBCU. I'm talking about if you're in the Power 5 conference,
right?
And your bowl game like 2 days after my birthday.
It's like it's the precursor. It's the pre-bowl game for the other bowl games.
The guy one of the guys having dinner with, that's a no bowl. That's what he said.
Oh God.
Think about it. I mean, seriously. That's the Sports Shop Radio Bowl, December 20th. Carolina playing somebody. I don't know. Am I wrong about this?
No, that makes sense. I want to go back to something you said earlier. It took me a second to remember who it was. When you're talking about who looks like a Carolina player or who wasn't or he needs to be what did he say? what were you saying about getting a player that some of the players?
Oh, he's not a Carolina guy.
He's not a Carolina guy.
Yeah.
Somebody that to me didn't seem like a Carolina guy, but ended up making one of the biggest impacts on the program.
Who's
that? Brady Manick.
Exactly.
Didn't have the look.
Right.
All the different things like that. His form, everything was just
Brady
different.
Manning, who was transferred from Oklahoma and during the portal.
He became a Carolina guy real quick
and
made a difference. And like you said, he transferred. They picked him right out of the portal. That's what we need.
I don't understand why we can't have that now, man. Oh, we got this guy named Tyson, who supposed to have been the best 3-point shooter in the portal. Has he made a 3-pointer this year? Maybe one.
I was gonna say.
Maybe. And he's absolutely a joke.
Yeah.
You scared? I was watching doing warm-up. Those guys. So I was down there doing pregame. They was come out like 50 minutes before they stretch and all that. You know how. So I was down there. And this is God's honest truth. I stood beside Alabama guys. I'm not exaggerating. I thought I was watching the damn L.A. Lakers.
Wow.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it's good for Alabama. It's bad for Carolina because they were so big. They was huge.
Wow.
Even Spears. Sears, left-handed kid. I talked to him because his mom went to, I talked to him a little bit. And I'm looking him eye to eye. And I'm thinking like, then they got those guards. They got Alabama. The Alabama-Auburn game, Alabama-Auburn has a really good team. I thought Auburn was better, but I don't know. I think Alabama in the long run, Alabama's gonna be the best.
Right.
They got. Then one of their best players got hurt.
I was going to say they had somebody that's hurt. He's out for the year.
Yeah, but
is that not gonna?
They got some balls that can go.
Okay.
So I was watching the warm. I was watching warm up. I was like, wow. I mean, and their best pro prospect is a rookie that's coming out. I mean, a freshman that's coming off the bench, and he's like 6'11".
Mm-hmm.
He's the best pro prospect on the team. Even though they got like 5 that's gonna play in the NBA on the team. So I watched it. Then I went down to Carolina with Jalen Washington, the tallest guy. I said to myself, he wouldn't even play. Listen to me, he would not even play if he was on Alabama's team. He wouldn't even play.
Wow.
Seriously. He'd be like the if he plays, he's like the 9th man. And he's starting for Carolina. The talent that you put on the floor is subpar at best. And at Carolina, you never heard that before. When it comes to talent, a lot of people come to Chapel Hill. Coach Smith said you could be the best coach in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You could draw. He said, I can draw it up. I can get the ball to the block. Like I can design a play where we can get the ball to the block. But when it gets to the block, recruiting takes over.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that, you could draw the ball all day, but you got to have somebody to make it happen. Carolina don't have that.
Right. But you know what's interesting about what you just said?
What's that?
Is, years ago when the current coach had a different role, he was one of the best recruiters in the country.
Yeah. And great point. Because the question I asked Phil and some other people who play and coach at the program, I said, who's the recruiting coordinator? Nobody knows. And Hubert got all those guys when he was a recruiting coordinator.
Yeah, wasn't the best to do it. Which is probably one reason why he's in that position.
Exactly.
He can get the players here.
That's a great point, Pam.
He's got the relationship. He was the one that I think it was Brady Manick's father said the minute he talked to him, that's when the decision was made.
Well, hell, damn it.
Come on.
He need to go back and do it.
He need to play 2 roles.
Yeah, maybe bring back Coach Williams, let him coach. and
you go recruit.
And you go recruit.
Something.
So we can shut this thing down, then we go back to what we're doing.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I know.
We just talking, but we're making sense.
Hey, why you playing? I'm damn serious about that. Hey, Tal, what we got going on, man? Yeah, I'm gonna get off the heels, but I just had to say that we don't have the talent, people. But okay, we got the talent. We just don't have the talent in the right places.
Right. But some of those guys out there are really talented.
No, they can play.
Yeah.
Ian Jackson, Drake Powell.
Yeah.
I mean, R.J. Davis was an MVP last year. I mean, he didn't forget how to play, but the pieces of the puzzle are missing, and we have nothing inside. And the guys we counted on that we thought would be okay, they are zero inside. Jay Witt is zero. Jay Washington need to sit his ass
He's
down.
saying and when he is playing, sometimes he seems like he's playing for the other team.
And the thing is, the guy Nubian, wherever I got to learn this guy's name. That's anyway. The guy from Vanderbilt, he plays a lot more hard than Jay Wash does, and you know we didn't even count on him. We got a guy from Georgia Tech that's transferred, the big guy. I mean, he looks like a football player, but he big this way, not this way. That's the problem.
Right.
So we have nothing inside and nothing to help, you know, Elliott, to help RJ, and they got to work hard to get their shots. And then when they open, the shot's not even going in. Then we got Tyson, the white kid who, and Seth Trimble still doing okay, but we got to get a little more for him. But I mean, Seth is a bright star on this team.
Right, but
But we
can't do it by himself.
Can't do it by himself. Anyway, all right.
They're easy to scout against. I can tell you that.
They better be Georgia Tech. Well, let me put it this way. It's going to be a struggle. I'll put it this way. They're going to win some games, and they're going to lose some games, too.
That's so profound.
I know. Hey, when it happened, tell everybody I said that.
Yeah.
Hey, Chad, what we got?
Kick off your Saturday mornings with Reese, Kmac, and Pam Thompson-Smith from the Sports Shop crew. They'll be joined by Coach John Montgomery, a football legend with 35 years of experience across the NFL, major colleges, and HBCUs. Tune in every Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern as they dive into the weekend's biggest games. Each week, expect special guests to deliver top-notch insight and analysis. Don't miss out.
You know what? This week, so what was the biggest weekend? I mean, our biggest game last weekend in the Big Ten. It's easy. It was Michigan, Ohio State, and we was like, wow, Michigan, Ohio State. That's a big deal. And my brother-in-law picked the game and everything, right? Michigan defense showed up and showed out, right? Well, the defense coordinator of the Michigan defense, we call him Wink Martindale. We call Don Wink Martindale. He's going to be on with us on Good Morning Game Day.
Okay.
And we're going to be talking about what's going on, how did that happen, what's the future, what's going on in the Big Ten, and the whole nine. Yeah, Don Wink Martindale is going to be hanging out with Good Morning Game Day.
Yeah, this is how we roll. That's all. That's how we roll. This is how we roll.
And and speaking of how we rolling, hey, in the next hour, just keep it locked in as a program, though. We got Tip Harris.
Come on now.
Hey, Tal, you know who Tip Harris is?
I do.
Hell,
Not
I
personally,
did.
but yeah.
I did. You can have whatever you like.
And that's why he got some new stuff that dropped. My daughter was playing that last
Oh, really?
night. She never gets excited about the show. All of a sudden, she come in, and then she didn't know I could hear her downstairs.
Yeah.
She YouTubing. I could hear
Are
her
you serious?
singing. I said, oh, now she excited.
Oh, now she getting all cropped up for it. Oh, yeah, we got T.I. That's all I know of is T.I. and the Ha Ha Mafia. They're going to be a good night this weekend, so they're going to be hanging out with us at the bottom of the next hour, so you don't want to miss that. But on the other side, we get back, though. Yeah, that was a big game. That was another team from Alabama visiting the Triangle last night. The end result was a little different than the other team. We'll discuss that much more. Just get started, Sports Shop. Let's get it.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities. Tonight's forecast calls for Hurricanes hockey.
Natchez heads up. Back to Orlov. He scores! A 1-2 punch from Dmitry Orlov. It's 3-2 on Orlov, second of the game.
Storm Watch with Adam Gold at 6:30. Puck drop at 7.
Now back to Slavin. He shot right on. Rebounds out in front. Chance on front. They score! Here come the Hats!
On your exclusive home for the Carolina Hurricanes, 99.9 The Fan.
Quality healthcare rental services can raise the image of your entire facility. When you use top quality linens and uniforms from Alsco, you can be assured you will receive industry certified, hygienically clean, quality linens with every delivery, saving your facility money in the long run while enhancing your facility's professional reputation. Call 1-800-408-0208 or visit alsco.com. Again, that's ALSCO.com to learn more.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey Charlotte, are you ready for the ultimate food experience? Then you need to head over to Dame's Chicken and Waffles with locations in Durham, Cary, and Greensboro. Dame is where you will find award-winning chicken and the most unique waffle flavors around.
Whether you're planning a private party, public event, or corporate gathering, Dame's has your catering needs covered. We offer catering for any and all occasions. Imagine your next event with our delicious chicken and waffles. Your guests will be talking about it for weeks.
Join us on Thursdays for live music that perfectly complements your dining experience. It's the perfect way to enjoy a great meal and some great tunes.
Don't forget to visit our website at damechickenandwaffles.com. That's damechickenandwaffles.com. And follow us on social media for the latest updates, special offers, and mouth-watering photos of our dishes. Come on, get smeared by the best.
Dame's Chicken and Waffles, where great food and great times meet. See you soon, Charlotte.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now, during our Cyber Week sale, save 20% on most Sleep Number smart beds, plus free home delivery with any base. Limited time. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Hi, I'm Earl Reese with the S, here to discuss a topic that literally is near and dear to my heart. About 5 years ago, I underwent heart bypass surgery to remove blockages and improve my overall cardiovascular health. My experience highlights the importance of heart health, and I wanted to list my top 10 steps we can all take to protect our hearts. Number 1, stay active. Number 2, eat a balanced diet. Number 3, quit smoking. Number 4, manage stress. Number 5, monitor your health. Number 6, maintain a healthy weight. Number 7, limit your alcohol intake. Number 8, get enough sleep. Number 9, stay hydrated. Number 10, know the signs: chest pains, shortness of breath, and dizziness, and seek medical attention if you experience any of these symptoms. My personal story is a reminder of the importance of heart health. By taking proactive steps, we can all work towards a healthier heart and a longer, more fulfilling life. Let's go.
Adam Golden Studio with my man Patrick Day from the Aluminum Company of North Carolina. When I say everything for the exterior of your home, I mean it. So tell me everything that you have for the exterior of my home.
There's so many things I can't even remember the entire list. You know,
Good luck.
Thanks for the test here. But windows, doors, siding, roofing, gutters, gutter guards, railings, you name it. We have the exterior home improvement you're looking for. The main thing is we're a one-stop shop, right? So you don't have to call 2 or 3 different contractors if you need your roof done and you need your windows done. You can call one company and have it all done.
I like that. French doors.
French doors.
I like French doors. I can't speak French, but I like French doors. Can I tell you, back in the day, you guys did French doors and every window in a home I used to own.
Well, thank you for your business.
It was incredible. Can I also tell you that it was done in like 2 days? Is that even possible?
It is possible.
How do you guys do work that fast?
We're good.
You're fast.
Good.
That's Patrick Day from the Aluminum Company of North Carolina. They do the best work in the industry and the best customer service in the industry as well. AluminumCompany.com.
Reese and Kmac covering sports the real way fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
What you know about that? What you know about that? Oh, man, we getting in big time. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. It is Throwback Thursday. I'm DL Reese with an S right there. We got the lovely and talented Pamela Smith, the firm over there.
Good morning.
And, of course, we got A-Town behind the glass, making it happen, man, making it do what it do. Good morning, A-Town. How are you?
Doing well, feeling pretty good.
Good. 919-890-6200. That's where we are. You can get us right there. You can also get us out on YouTube, the Sports Shop Radio, Reese and Kmac, and people out there popping.
They are. They're having some great conversation.
And we got, all those guys are our co-hosts. So you want to be our co-host, check us out. Go out there, subscribe, like, and share the Sports Shop Reese and Kmac out on YouTube, man. And every time something jumps off, you'll know about it. You'll be notified about it. WILSportsFan.com. You stream there as well. 99.9 HD2 620 AM The Buzz 104.5 FM. Catch us right there on the radio. And, of course, last but not least, we rocking big time out on our podcast, which is our podcast. Not our radio show, but our podcast.
Right,
which is a reflection of our radio show. Out there, the best of the Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac. A-Town does a very good job with that, and he does it
absolutely
each and every day. And A-Town, we'll be doing it again today. So there you go. The best of the Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac. Download that. Subscribe to that. We really, really, really would appreciate it. So I talked about what happened over off of Manning Drive. Is that Manning Drive? What did Smith? Yeah, Manning Drive.
Yeah, that's Manning Drive.
Yeah. Scientific Drive, I think, is over where Cameron is, over in Duke. And the Auburn Tigers ranked high, coming in there off of winning the Maui Classic, but they took an L. Then they, I guess somebody, I can't remember what it was, but they one of the top teams in the country coming in, playing against the upstart, the most talented recruited team, if you will. Recruited is the opposite word. The Duke Blue Devils with Cooper Flagg, and we found out last night they got some other guys too. The skinny kid out of Charlotte with North Mecklenburg, man, Evans. Because I went to the first couple games and he won't get that much time, and I told a friend of mine, I said he's not gonna stay here because he's the guy that once scored 60-something points in a high school game. So he can get it done.
Yes.
And but he got it done last night. Good gracious, he came out the bench, made drop a quick 12 points. Just incredible.
Yeah, he ended up with 18.
Yeah, man. So guess what though, and we're gonna get into a lot of this. Matter of fact, it's perfect timing for this conversation because we're talking Duke basketball. The ACC basketball. And we're going to talk some football, and we do this each and every Thursday with our main man, CL Brown. Good morning, CL. How you doing, brother?
Good morning, CL.
Good morning, good people. How y'all doing?
We're doing good.
We're doing good,
We're prepping and preparing ourselves.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, what's the record? I mean, I know Duke won. Hell, I know we was 1-1 until Duke won. Who else won?
That's it.
That's it, right?
That's it. Duke and Clemson.
The challenge is no longer a challenge,
It wasn't a challenge.
It was not a challenge.
I mean, I've been okay. Two comments I'm gonna make them. To get you to chat. I mean, one is that the SEC is a football conference and a basketball conference. Period. And I think it's gonna be that way for a while. ACC. I don't know. I'm not sure what we got going on, but you can chime in on that. And the other one is about just the ineptness of recruiting for the Tar Heels, particularly inside. And I think that showed its head over the last few games with some really big time teams. Anyway, your thoughts on just the SEC ACC challenge, CL?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's clear. In each year with the challenges, sometimes it's matchups, sometimes it's who gets to play at home. Some of those little differences determine which conference ends up winning out. But even with matchups skewed or whatever, the SEC just has better teams right now.
Okay.
It has better players from top to bottom, and it has better coaches. If you look at some of the coaches in the SEC, they're guys like Bruce Pearl. Bruce Pearl was a proven commodity before he got to Auburn.
Right.
Yeah, that's why he was able to elevate that program. Rick Barnes at Tennessee was a proven commodity. Obviously Calipari going inside the conference from Kentucky to Arkansas.
Yep.
Like you don't have the ACC when it has hired coaches. It hadn't been coaches that have won at the highest level. It's been like Steve Forbes coming from East Tennessee.
Right.
It's been guys who hadn't been head coaches like Shire and Hubert Davis and Red Autry at Syracuse. Excuse me. So there's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. Now the SEC probably, I don't remember when it was now, 10, 15 years ago, made a decision that basketball was too poor in the conference and that they needed to make a concerted effort. Every school needs to make a concerted effort to elevate their basketball programs. And this is basically the result of what they did, years ago. Now, the ACC last summer, when they had their meetings with basketball, went through the list of how they could get more teams into the conference and I mean into the NCAA tournament.
Right.
And so they talked about scheduling. They talked about everything, trying to improve the net rankings and everything like that. But I guess they forgot about the talent part. Acquiring talent.
That's good.
It's brutal. Yeah. But I still think, the ACC will get 4 teams into the tournament, maybe a 5th. I still think Duke, Carolina, Clemson, Pitt are the top 4 teams in the league, and then somebody else will kind of fill in that fifth spot. But that's it. I don't see anybody else really emerging at this point.
Wow. Well, before we let him go, because this is probably going to be a little bit of a long conversation. Of course, we have to get C.L. Brown. We're talking to C.L. Brown, Louisville Courier. Get your opinion on the recent CFP poll. Any surprises there? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think at this point, teams have played their way in and played their way out. Like, I don't have a problem with Miami dropping as far as they did because they lost. You know what I mean? Now, you can split hairs and start picking and asking why is Alabama being rewarded.
That's my question.
Pam, stop hating.
I don't have a real problem with it. Like, I don't know. I still think the SEC is getting too much credit. Y'all know how I felt. I told you a couple weeks ago that the SEC is down this year as a football conference. And here's what the college football gets wrong that the NFL gets right. Like, a team like South Carolina is clearly a team nobody wants to play right now because they have gotten better during the course of the season. College football doesn't reward teams that get better during the course of the season. It just looks at it as it's pretty much like where you were preseason ranked ends up helping you at the end of the year because people have this idea that because you're a big brand, Alabama, because you were ranked top 10, that you are still a good team, even when we see the losses to 6-6 Oklahoma team. The loss to Vanderbilt.
Right.
Like, those are bad losses. And the committee didn't even really, when you heard Ward Manuel from Michigan talk about it, who was representing the college football committee, he didn't mention the losses. He didn't have specifics for that. He was talking about their wins and stuff that was positive for Alabama. But, Miami lost to 2 good teams. Syracuse is 9-3. Georgia Tech, we saw, I think they finished 7-5, but we saw what they did to take Georgia Georgia had to come back.
Exactly.
8 overtime.
And 2 of the games Georgia Tech lost were without Hayes King at quarterback, and he's their guy. You take the starting quarterback off a lot of teams, they're going to lose 2 games he's not playing. It kind of is what it is. I still think the format of the 12-team playoff, we're going to see. the cream rise to the top. So if it ends up being 2 SEC teams in the Final Four and the SEC team wins the title, then I'll shut up about it. But I don't think that's going to be the case because we've seen how they played. Like, there's a clear track record. Georgia is not that good.
That's true.
They were down 14 in the fourth quarter at home to a good but not great Georgia Tech team. Like, they haven't played that well consistently all season. They're not just going to up and because they got Georgia on their helmets be a juggernaut in the playoffs. So it's all going to be decided on the field. That's the way I look at it.
Wow.
Love that. Great points.
I mean, I think it's a little hate in that response, but that's good. We're talking to CL Brown.
The only thing he didn't say, he talked about Georgia, but he should have said the same thing for Alabama because the minute that they play, we're going to see why they really shouldn't be there.
We're talking to CL Brown a little bit.
Alabama ain't good on the road this year.
Yeah.
Come on, Reese.
Now, that's probably true, but I will tell you this.
And they have an injured quarterback, too. But not really an injury, but it's something wrong.
Everybody got nicks and bruises at this point.
It's something going on with him right now.
Let me take it close to home. What's has been a reaction to the coming out party for Louisville Cardinals basketball program?
That's true.
Where are people happy? People surprised? People motivated?
Well, because of the way they played in the Bahamas.
Yes.
They beat Indiana by 28 in that first game, and they beat West Virginia. Had to come back and beat West Virginia before losing to Oklahoma.
Right.
It was. People were engaged. People felt like they could believe in this team. But from the Oklahoma game in the Bahamas, Kason Pryor, their starting forward, blew out his ACL and is done for the season.
Oh, wow.
He's their third injured guy. They had two players injured after the second game of the season. And one of those guys, Corin Johnson, a guard, is out for the rest of the year, too. So one of the things about this team that was the strength was the depth of the team. Now they've gone from 10-man rotation down to 7 because of those 3 injured players. One of them will come back, but he had basically a broken arm. So, so he's out indefinitely, and then even when he comes back, it's going to take a while to really get back into playing shape. So so it went from excited to kind of cautiously optimistic because, they got drugged by Ole Miss on Tuesday night. They lost by 20. I forgot how much it was. It was 20 plus. Now they got Duke on Sunday coming to town, and people get up for the big brands and big names that Louisville plays, but I don't really think it'll be that competitive because they just don't have it. And the third thing about it is they're a 3-point shooting team. They shoot over 51% of their shot attempts are from 3-point range. So they take more threes than twos, but they're only shooting like 27% from 3. So they're a 3-point shooting team that can't shoot.
Oh, that kind of reminds me of a team here locally. I think it's called Carolina, UNC Chapel Hill. Same kind of.
I think Carolina had an off night from 3. I think that's safe to say last night. But the thing to me about Carolina is I don't understand why Hubert Davis is sticking defensively with switching everything. Seth Trimble, R.J. Davis, and Elliot Cadeau are smallish guards. Like, if he had Duke's roster where they had basically size and length and athleticism in every position across the board, that's a team you switch everything on. I don't see why Carolina is switching everything because to me it leads more to disadvantaged matchups than gives Carolina any kind of advantages because they don't have the personnel to me to do that. But they keep doing it, and we saw Alabama. They didn't stop Alabama at all.
Not at all.
You score. I forgot the final score, but you score in the 80s at home. You should win those games.
After the game, I left it with 6 minutes ago. But see, it's interesting you say that. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let you go. I don't think you never coached an ACC game in your life, and I haven't either. But what I don't understand to the same point. What is that? Some mythical or something going on about switching? And the other part is, when the last time you seen them play a zone? Like, just throw a damn zone out there. If I can't match up with you guys, individually, how about just throw a zone every now and then to change it up? And I just don't get that. Maybe I haven't coached one ACC game in my life. So, anyway.
I don't really have an answer for that. I'm not a big zone guy either.
No, for 1 minute, CL, can you run it for 1 minute?
To your point,
Let that be the
switching
switch
it
up.
up. Yeah, it's good to switch it up, and I thought he did that. Going to a press for different, periods or whatever.
Okay.
It's good to switch it up. It's also good to not switch everything. Like that's switching it up too. Just making guys fight through picks or hedging hard on picks.
Yeah. Hey, man.
They're going to have to solve that.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Hey, always a pleasure, brother. Talk to you next week, man.
Much.
Take
Have
care. We'll see.
All right, appreciate y'all.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Oh, man, yeah. What we got, A-Town? Man. But he's right. I mean, they switch at everything.
Hey there, Sports Shop listeners. It's time to step up our game for the Durham Public Schools Foundation. We're shining the spotlight on this incredible nonprofit dedicated to ensuring every student in DPS thrives thanks to the power of our united community. You can make a big play by donating or volunteering. Your support is the game changer our students need, helping to provide the resources and opportunities they deserve. Take action today by visiting bullcityschools.org. Whether you're giving a little or giving a lot, signing up to volunteer or spreading the word, you're making a difference. Together we can achieve amazing things for our students. Durham Public Schools Foundation and Sports Shop listeners, let's team up for our kids.
When we get back on the other side, we'll hit some sound from the Duke-Auburn game. Man, it was interesting. Big win for the Blue Devils. I think they're going to be in the hunt. We're going to see what happens. And plus, we got Game Day Charlie, who I saw at the game last night. Okay. Next on the Sports Shop. Let's go.
Real fan analysis, good vibes. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
The Adam Gold Show.
I'm not saying Pyotr Kochetkov can't be the goaltender, but for the next 2.5 to 3 months, your tandem needs to be better than Kochetkov and Spencer Martin. Until Frederick Anderson comes back, to rely on those two goalies to get you through the next 40 games, man, that is a recipe I don't want to taste. Get me a backup goalie for Kochetkov.
The Adam Gold Show, weekdays starting at noon on 99.9 The Fan.
It's Paul Ihander for Game Day Men's Health. Are you low on energy or libido, feeling a bit more sleepy, losing confidence or focus? Discover health solutions and invest in your well-being at Game Day Men's Health. They offer a concierge medical clinic where you can be proactive about your health in a relaxed man cave environment. Explore options like testosterone therapy, ED solutions, weight loss, and peptides. With convenient appointments at 4 locations across the Triangle, it's never been easier to prioritize your health. Visit GameDayRaleigh.com today. Find the spot nearest you and book your free consultation. That's GameDayRaleigh.com.
Organize easy. Organize tough. Customize your work truck or van with upfit solutions from Van Products. Steel and aluminum shelving, toolboxes, data files, cabinets, drawers, conduit carriers, ladder racks, everything safe and secure. Everything built as unbreakable as you by Adrian Steel. Backed by the best warranty in the business. 3 years, 36,000 miles. Everything custom installed by Van Products so you know it's done right. From a single work rig to a fleet, choose custom installed upfit solutions from Van Products.
This is Kmac. You're tuned into the Sports Shop, where we go beyond the game and delve into the heart of what truly matters. It's time to talk about men's mental health. We're a community with a way of life that brings together family, friends, and fans to discuss the thrill of the big game. But life is about more than just sports. We recognize that every day men engage in various activities that form the fabric of their lives. Whether it's in the barbershop, the salon, or the cigar lounge, these are places where conversations flow freely, friendships are forged, and bonds are strengthened. Today, we want to remind all men out there that it's okay to talk about more than just the game. Your mental health matters. We understand that life can throw curveballs, and sometimes pressure can become overwhelming. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength and not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, don't hesitate to reach out. There are resources available to provide support, guidance, and understanding. This is the Sports Shop, reminding you that your mental health is just as important as a game-winning touchdown or shot. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Your mental health matters. Let's go.
'Tis the season for Hardee's handcrafted goodness. Made from scratch buttermilk biscuits pulled fresh from the oven. The return of special traditions like salty sweet candied bacon. And faithful friends like Hardee's cinnamon raisin biscuits gathered near to us and served all day, all season long. From icing drizzled biscuits to savory charbroiled burgers, Unwrap the holiday goodness of Hardee's. And now enjoy breakfast till noon. Available for limited time at participating locations. Items may vary.
Welcome to Staples.
Help! My family's in for the holidays and I need gift ideas.
That's why we're here. Staples has amazing deals on everything you need. Photo gifts, laptops, and gaming systems. Even custom holiday cards and shipping solutions to send gifts to the family that can't make it.
Perfect! Have anything for Uncle Frank? I love him, but the guy is never quiet.
Noise-canceling headphones. For you.
You get it.
Unwrap huge holiday savings at Staples. And right now at Staples, save up to $350 on select computers. Ends 12/28, in-store only.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know to check you have a full tank of gas first, before road tripping through the desert.
Empty? Seriously? Maybe I can walk.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Maybe I can't.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
To some, the sound of a baby babbling doesn't mean much, but that's not true. They're testing out vowels and consonants and trying different sounds. And by 12 months, their babbling is beginning to take on meaning. Especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Learn more at autismspeaks.org. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
What is dedication?
I think a parent's job is to protect our children, but also prepare them for the world so they become good, kind human beings.
That's dedication. Find out more at fatherhood.gov.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Getting hurt in a car wreck comes with all kinds of stress and frustration. But when you call me, I'll be on top of all of it. So all you need to worry about is getting better. If you've been injured in a car wreck, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Anyway, even if I left today and stayed away, some move away to make a way, not move away because they afraid.
Welcome back to the Sports Shop, man. We're getting to the NDL, Reese, Kmac, Parent Sons with the first. A-Town. Yeah, A-Town, I know you're playing the song because we got your boy coming up next. At the bottom of the next hour, we're playing out of T.I. I'm sorry, Tip Harris, which I didn't even know. So, hell.
You didn't know the name Tip, or you didn't know?
I didn't know Tip Harris was T.I. No.
Oh, yeah, they call him.
Yeah, I know that. Anyway, hey, is he someplace, somewhere, somehow? He's Game Day Charlie. Let's rock, baby.
He got a tip for us.
Yeah. We're going to start calling him Tip Harris. Tip Charlie.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing this morning?
Good morning.
What's going on, man? What you got, baby?
Game Days, he got
Hey,
it, man.
You know, I was at that Alabama-Carolina game. That's the game I wanted to be at last night because I wanted to see what kind of team that Carolina was going to be coming back from the island of, Hawaii and all that and everything. And Earl,
that's the first time I ever heard
you were down on when I was doing my live shot there on the floor.
Yeah.
And you were right there where the teams were warming up. And if you just brought somebody in who haven't seen a basketball game this year, and they saw one team, red team, and another one, blue team, what would you say? What would they have thought?
Well, they would thought, hey, I didn't realize it was an NBA All-Star game on one side and the damn near Abbott Elementary School on the other side.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to Abbott Elementary.
That's the name of the school.
Yeah, that
is. I mean, let's be clear. The red team was much taller and thicker than the blue team, right?
A game day.
I said a little team.
A game day, seriously. Alabama, and you've been around players, man. They are huge. I mean, not only are they huge, but they physically, like they are strong.
Right.
And Mac, they play football. I mean, these guys. No. And so then you look down the other side, and I mentioned to you last night. We got Jay Washington on the other side. That's all we got.
Birthdays, man. Birthdays.
Man, they got that's genes. Go ahead.
So I know y'all talking about it already. Alabama won 94-79. So I was in the locker room, post game last night with the players. Ian Jackson. The first thing he says out of my mouth, out of his mouth when we asked him, what happened in the game, he said, "We're not tough enough."
Yeah.
Wasn't tough enough. That's the first thing he says. And so, good morning, Pam. How you doing?
Good morning, Game Day. I'm great. How are you?
All right. So when the team guy says not tough enough, what do you think of that?
I think it's going to be a long year, a long season.
Hey, Game Day, I'm so sorry we're up against it, but to your point though, they're not tough enough, and I don't know. I'm not sure I'm going to change it. And so, Game Day, this is your last appearance until the first of the year. Is that correct? I think we said
correct. Yeah.
All right. We're going to try to do a luncheon. So
we'll invite you.
We'll let you know, man. We appreciate it. And thank you for all you do for us, man. Appreciate you, baby.
Good to see you well, my friend.
Keep it locked in. We got a lot more on the side. DR Reese, Kmac, Pam Smith & Fern. Anytime, let's go.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
Bryce Young is a different person. He's not even just a different quarterback right now. At the beginning of the year, it looked like he had negative 1,000 in the confidence meter. Now, if you watch the go-ahead touchdown that he threw to Adam Thielen against the Bucs, not only does he throw the ball with confidence, his hands are going up to celebrate before Thielen makes the catch. The confidence is crazy.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
It's Jasmine from The Sports Shop. The Sports Shop is presented in part by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Everyone loves the Alsco Injury Report featuring the Alsco First Aid Kit. So stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491 to get your free personal first aid kit. That's right, you can get your own personal first aid kit for free. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491. Stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491.
Want to score points with your boss? Recruit RoofWorks to your building maintenance team to handle your commercial roofing needs. Hi, this is Holly with RoofWorks. We've helped hundreds of Triangle businesses with their commercial roof maintenance, repairs, and if necessary, total replacements. Our pros come to your site, assess your roofing needs, and then give you a range of options to fit your budget. And we'd love to work with you. For roof maintenance and repair, contact us today at roofworks.com. That's roof, WERKS.com.
Pinch me, because lobster's back at Carolina Ale House. This fan favorite's only available through the end of the year, so head for your closest Carolina Ale House and load up on lobster. Enjoy your favorites or try something new like lobster seafood scampi, surf and turf, grouper fingers, and more. And as long as you're treating yourself, go all out with dessert too. Top off your lobster meal with a nice warm brookie with ice cream on top. Visit any Carolina Ale House in the Triangle and treat yourself this fall. #AleYeah.
Stop letting high interest debt weigh you down. Pay it all off in days thanks to Loan Pronto's new Rapid Equity Loan. Hey, it's Dennis Cox from my friends at Loan Pronto. Imagine a completely hassle-free way to cash out your home equity. No appraisals, no paperwork, no waiting. Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan uses AI-driven tech to get you approved for cash out in as little as 1 day. One client got $100,000 approved in under 24 hours, wiped out their debt, launched a home improvement project, and is now saving over $1,000 a month. Instant approvals, low fixed rates, fast transfers. Get cash to consolidate all your debt and get a fresh start for the new year. Call Loan Pronto now and see how much you qualify for. Imagine this time next week, you could be credit card debt-free. Call 919-381-1760, loanpronto.com. 919-381-1760, loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, on approved credit, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Thanks to Total Wine, you saved more on all the gifts for the ones you adore. Wines and beers all nestled on shelves. Got some advice from our helpful elves. Oh, so many gifts to explore when you go to Total Wine and more. Bottles so delightful, whoa. Priced so amazingly low.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find. Only at Total Wine.
United States Deputy Sheriff's Association is a national nonprofit and America's largest non-governmental provider of services to law enforcement. USDSA assists city, county, state, and federal law enforcement agencies through our many varied programs, including free safety equipment donations, free officer survival training, cash donations, and condolence letters to the family of law enforcement officers who perished in the line of duty. USDSA also offers college scholarships for the dependent children of law enforcement, along with a citizen awareness program and thank you cards to law enforcement. These are just some of the ways United States Deputy Sheriff's Association assists America's law enforcement and the citizens they serve. For more information about United States Deputy Sheriff's Association or to see how you can help, visit www.usdeputy.org. United States Deputy Sheriff's Association, taking training to the next level because lives are on the line.
Every second counts in a poison emergency. That's why Poison Help is standing by 24/7 to provide free assistance in over 100 languages. Save Poison Help as a contact in your phone today. Poison Help, 1-800-222-1222.
This hour of Buzz Sports Radio is powered by Ritchie Law Firm, Injury Lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to ritchielaw.com.
That's ritchielaw.com.
Your home for Duke basketball. WCMC HD2 HD3 Holly Springs, WDNC AM Durham, and WCLY AM Raleigh. The Buzz.
I'm WRAL meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner. It's fairly mild this morning and will be pretty warm up through lunchtime, but then a cold front comes through and drops our temperature. Another Arctic blast headed our way. So 52 for the high right around lunchtime, and then temperatures start to drop pretty dramatically, and it will be windy. We drop to 23 overnight tonight, and the wind chills overnight will be in the teens. 43 tomorrow, feeling more like 30s.
As always, you can visit the Sports Shop website, thesportshopradio.com, to catch up on all things Sports Shop. Help put together by our friends at Creative Allies. Creative Allies believes that everyone deserves great marketing, no matter your budget. The team at Creative Allies can help you with everything digital. That means a logo design or a new website. If you are a small business owner who needs a little help with marketing, you should reach out. Visit creativeallies.com or send an email to marketing@creativeallies.com.
Money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front to back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan.
I ain't mad at this on Throwback Thursday. I ain't mad at all. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. The Sports Shop. Reese and Kmac doing what we do each and every day.
That's tip right there, ain't it, Pam?
You know what? Look, that's back in your day, ain't it, Pam?
That's right, Pam.
Yeah. Back in, you know. Okay. Welcome back.
But I still couldn't dance.
Well, you can't dance now.
Exactly. That's why I said still.
You know,
all the dope boys say bring him out.
He was fall wrist. That is hilarious to be. We rocking out. We got D.R. Reese.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Kmac won, and with a Sports Shop won because we never number two. We got the firm, Pam Thompson Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Doing real good?
Yeah.
You were right on your prediction yesterday.
Which one?
You said your Tar Heels going to get their ass whooped.
Now I did not say it like that, but I was right about them not winning.
I think we was right on in both games. I think we all
said we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was curious to see how Duke was going to fare against the size and athleticism and skill of Auburn.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for Evans, though, they probably would have lost that game.
Right? Was Duke tall? Yeah, I know. Was Auburn taller than you? I thought it was taller than that. Did you get the impression? See,
he didn't play. It's who he put on the court.
Yeah. When they played Carolina, they look really tall. But everybody, when they play Carolina, they're gonna look really tall.
Well, when he played Carolina, he played a bigger lineup, and the only small guard he had was
a 6'7" kid.
No, the Pettiford kid.
Pettiford, okay, yeah.
Everybody else was 6'5", 6'6".
Okay.
Last night, it was the two other guards that was 6'3", 6'4".
13 and left hand.
And I think he did that to contend with
Kelly.
Proctor.
Yeah, you're right.
To bother Proctor and Knippel, which I'm sorry they did that to you, bro. They ain't have to do that man like that.
With Knipple.
They ain't do
Yeah,
that.
he looked real pedestrian last night.
They ain't do that man like
I ain't gonna lie, he
Uh-oh,
did.
he get to use that word
I
now.
know. He did last night. He did though.
Bruh, they made him the fish.
Yeah.
I mean, it was bad. It was bad, and it's like they were doing. You remember the Olympic team when Jordan and Scotty beat up on
left hand kid.
What's the guy name?
Tony Kukoc.
Yeah. When they beat up on Kukoc, it was like that with Knipple. I said, man, y'all get off that man.
They shut it down.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good player. It's just that.
But once for Isaiah Evans coming in, though,
I think they would have struggled mightily in that game if it wasn't.
Oh
for him.
yeah.
And I'm gonna say this piece of John Shire. I don't know what happened. What happened over the last couple of games, but Isaiah Evans, when the first game I saw, he didn't play at all. But this kid had 60 points in high school games.
But you didn't realize
He can shoot.
why you think he didn't play.
I don't know. What's your
Why?
He struggles on defense.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That little run,
that's what. Yep, you're right.
that little run when they had, he kept getting caught on that ball screen on the base.
Yeah.
And like they were losing their mind on the sideline. Like, dude, what are you doing?
Because when you scoring 60 points in high school,
You don't think about
really
defense.
play defense. So defense is a skill that he's got to learn.
And twice he
The
looked
player do.
when the big man for Auburn, he got an inside dunk, and he got to look like, maybe I do need to get. I think you do.
But shout out to the Evans though from North Mac.
Way to show up though. He got heart. I love it.
Yeah, man.
I love it. They'll fight. They'll fight.
Yeah.
Y'all want to use one of ours? We got one.
Hey, we need some. Hey, we need a couple.
I'm not telling
You know
you
what?
that.
I wish we could trade like in Mississippi, like in college sports.
Oh wow, trade deadline.
Man,
Boy, you need to stop.
Hey, don't lie. I
We
give
got
you.
Dr. Strobel waiting. Man, go on somewhere. We got Dr. Strobel
Get him
waiting.
all.
We got Dr.
Time
Strobel.
out.
Hey,
Take a
time.
break.
Let's go to Dr. Strobel, man.
I'll
What
be
we got?
calling Central. I'll be calling somebody. But
Yep.
From the basketball court at the University of Virginia to the
I'm trying to
classroom
tell
at UNC Chapel Hill, Dr. Deborah Stroman has it all covered. Now this professor and sports business entrepreneur is about to take you to school. It's time for Dishing It Up with Dr. Stroman and the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
Dr. Stroman, how
Good
you doing this morning?
Good morning, good people. How are you? Y'all are spirited today.
Oh, I'm feeling awfully dandy today.
Oh, God, Mr. Duke.
All righty. So I have a major topic to speak of, but I have to jump in around ACC men's basketball. I'm starting to wonder, is our domination over?
Yes.
I was thinking about whether or not our Hall of Fame coaches who decided to retire, whether or not they could or would have made a difference, or they knew what was going to happen and they just jumped ship. It seems like Duke, even though Duke hasn't proven they could do this, but Duke, it's very clear that they have the best chance. Their money bags are much heavier than the other schools, despite academic hurdles that happen at most of the ACC schools. But I'm just curious whether or not you all think it's over. The money wins, and the Southeastern Conference has money.
I would say it's not about the money, but it is about the money. Hold on, it is about the money. Because they all have the money, but they all don't choose to use the money the same way with the same leadership. Meaning, the SEC is spending the same amount of money, but they also are getting seasoned leadership to take charge and recruit and get the right people, right? So can the ACC spend that kind of money? Some of them can, but I don't think they have a collective effort to say, here's how we get better as a collective, because some of the ACC schools don't believe in the model.
Yeah, and I think to piggyback off what Kmac said, he's 100% correct.
Yeah.
I know personally with guys with money, I'm talking about money guys, like I'm not giving my money to make these guys rich, pretty much.
Yep.
I'm not going to do that. If I get my money, I'm just going to go to the science program or help the academic. But I ain't going to get these individuals, young people. I'm not going to make them wealthy off of my dime, straight up. And that's the attitude, particularly at the University of North Carolina. I know that for a fact, which is really sad, I think.
Yeah, that is sad.
Well, I referenced that same thing, but I guess I describe it differently. When you say that the ACC has the money, I say absolutely they don't have the money. But the way you say it, the way you described it is the reason why I say ACC does not have the money. So you're speaking about people who are donors, people who care about the program.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the money within the athletic budget. So I guess we're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
Okay. But it's some scary times. It's just so, I don't know. I try my best to cheer for every ACC team when we go again outside the conference, but just watching us getting walloped. And then just looking at their athletes on these other teams versus ours.
Yeah, Dr. Shelby, you're a student of history, and in our society, you know quite a bit about how we operate as humans and how financial models work. Who do you think wins this battle between the worker having the power, the control, and the say-so, and the establishment wanting to say, I refuse to pay you? Who do you think is going to win this?
I would differentiate between the power in the sense that the establishment is always going to win in this model. There are people who have money and who would like to pay for Carolina or Virginia to put the best product out in the court, but they can't. As in the athletic department, the academic leaders, the provosts, the chancellors, the presidents are saying, we don't want that dirty money. And if you're going to do it, then you really, really have to be so many arm's lengths away from us to do it. Whereas there are some other schools in this country who actually recruit and wine and dine those big money folks who will pay their athletes. And especially considering Carolina and what we went through with our academic hot mess, right? Right now, the forces are such that we don't want to be dirty. What happened was a big, big blemish on the university, and we're not going there. So if there are athletes that need, big, big dollars to stay, to enroll, to, transfer portal and come over, the university is not going to permit that type of wheeling and dealing. You have to do it so underneath. You have to be really underneath the table, whereas there are other universities pretty clear. And, students now at the point, their parents are even saying, yeah, we got a good deal. And you know what that means? They got paid.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be dirty. Why do we call it dirty money? It's not dirty. It's above table. It's above the table now. It's on top of the table. It's not dirty.
Yeah, but it's the brand. It's the look. It's the look. And especially when these young people are only going to enroll for a semester and be gone in the spring, or as soon as they can.
Dr. Stroman, that's no different than one and dones. A one and done would come to Duke, Carolina, Kentucky, and he gone after 90 days in school after the NCAA tournament.
Right, but it's one thing to receive, maybe $25,000 under the table, or above the table. It's another thing to be told, you're going to get $500,000. Or we're going to take care of your family, right? I mean, I remember way back when in the 80s knowing one particular football player at a powerhouse ACC football school. I mean, he told me they got paid, the family got a house, he got a car, all of this, just to sign. So you can imagine what's going on right now.
Hey, man, Doctor, we can't. If it's $25,000, it makes it clean. Just because I'm getting $500,000 don't make it dirty.
Well, that's from our perspective.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right?
Interesting.
Yeah, just some people feel that we don't want to be in that ball game, and look what's happening. How are we going to get these top athletes to come to ACC schools when we know the academics are going to be tougher? You're not going to be able to. It's not as easy to create a major or find a major that keeps you eligible. It's just a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. That's true.
Yeah,
and I don't like it. I want ACC basketball to win.
Right.
So.
Well,
let me
put it this way. Here's my 2 cents on all this. Jim Phillips is in trouble, in my opinion. He's the ACC commissioner. I think we're losing ground in the sport that we've owned forever, which is basketball, and we're seeing what's happening on the football side. I'm telling you right now, I'm serious. He's in trouble, and the ACC is in trouble. I really feel that way.
I agree 100%.
Well, there's no doubt when this all started. I'm sorry, Pam, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying I agree 100%.
Yeah. There's no doubt when this all started, as in at the same time, the transfer portal and the NIL, that I know Virginia was being solicited, Carolina was being solicited. Florida State thought that they, should get a bid from some other conference, but of course that didn't turn out so well considering the way their football team played this year. But, it's going to be interesting to see if these schools that do have strong academics and they have a good product, whether or not they'll go to another conference just to get the money that comes with the television packages, the media packages. I know Carolina, Carolina's still committed to the broad-based program, but I said almost a decade ago that this thing cannot be sustained. You can't take care of 28 sports the way we'd like to do it at Carolina. Can we have 28 varsity sports? Absolutely, but you can't keep doing all these, spending so much money on all these sports that do not bring in revenue. It just puts so much pressure on football and men's basketball.
Oh, Dr. Strowman, you're bringing the heavy this morning.
I know, and I didn't even want to go there. Let me transition to something that is very heavy. And, I love this show because we do talk about things that a lot of other people don't talk about during drive time or even during the, most popular hours of media. But, the Supreme Court yesterday heard oral arguments about the most important transgender rights case that's ever been presented to the court, United States versus Skrmetti. And basically, it's talking about whether or not discrimination against transgender people can violate the Constitution. And they haven't ruled yet, but it seems like most of the justices feel it doesn't. And basically, it will allow the court to permit states to ban health procedures that enable gender-affirming care, both for minors and potentially for adults. I want to go back to the court case in Tennessee, why there is such a skirmish with Skrmetti, is that it prohibits trans youth from receiving medical treatments such as puberty blockers and hormone therapy if they're prescribed to help them transition. And it's very, very explicit. It's encouraging minors to appreciate their sex and to prevent young people from becoming disdainful of their sex, which is pretty deep. Now, the most important thing to understand about this Tennessee law is that it explicitly draws lines based on a patient's sex assigned at birth. Now, the Tennessee Solicitor General, Matthew Rice, he's trying to defend his state law, and he says that this law does not classify based on sex. But after being prodded and questioned by Justices Sotomayor and Jackson, he did admit that it did have to do with sex. Now, here's how they got him. Justice Jackson asked the Solicitor General for Tennessee whether or not this law would permit a boy who wants to take some testosterone because he wants to deepen his voice and as in enhance his masculinity. He's going to need the treatment. And Rice, the Solicitor General, under this specific law at issue in this case, said the boy could do it. But then he came back and admitted that if a girl wanted the same treatment for the same purpose to deepen her voice and to make her body appear more masculine, then Tennessee's law would prohibit her from receiving the treatment. So that's why it is based on sex. Now, why are we talking about it? Because once again, here comes sports.
Right.
The LPGA, they announced that players must be assigned female at birth or have transitioned to female before going through male puberty. Okay? And they said that they talked to everybody, people involved in medicine, people involved in science, sports physiology, and gender law. They did it all. So I want Alex to play the audio of a transgender LPGA athlete, Haley Davidson, who feels this is not right. She does not have an advantage. Alex?
When I won the first time, people kind of lost their minds, and then it went away for about a year. And then again, it happened about a year later. So it's about the third or fourth time something like this has happened. And, it's very selective. No one seems to have any issue when I'm out there playing normally, but I win and people freak out, so it's no one really cares when I'm not playing well, but as soon as you play well, the whole world kind of, ends and, oh, I'm destroying women's golf now and all this other stuff. So it's, it's selective hatred, I would say. I recognize that I did have an unfair advantage a few years ago. I've been transitioning for 9 years. I've been on hormones for almost 9 years. I had surgery, coming up almost on 3 years exactly. I've lost just over 15 miles an hour of swing speed. A lot of people online or whatever seem to fit me into this like trans stereotype of, oh, I hit it 300 yards or I hit it 280 yards. I wish I hit it that far because at least the anger would be justified. I only hit it like 250 yards, which a lot of people, as soon as they kind of start hearing that info, then their mind starts to kind of switch and they think of some other magical advantage I must have since the distance thing doesn't actually pan out with me. My kind of outlook on everything is trans athletes shouldn't be banned, but at the same time, there needs to be regulations in place because it shouldn't just be a free-for-all because that's what's going to cause all of these issues that people are making up or, or thinking may happen.
Wow.
What's it?
Well, there you go. What's your take?
What's her complaint?
Well, not being able to play in the LPGA.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And the complaint was also, as long as she's not winning, there's not a problem.
That's right.
When she wins, then you won because you have an advantage. Over the other women.
Well, they don't pay any attention to anybody that's not winning.
Period.
No matter what it is.
Exactly.
So that is not because of that. But yeah, Dr. Strobe, I mean, I guess I don't know. It's a tough one because clearly she can admit that she was stronger than other women on the tour at first. But as she continued to go through the process, she lost swing speed and the other things.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess in a sense, she's kind of making the case that you do have somewhat of an advantage because if you're not completely through the process, you are going to have a physical advantage over the women on the tour.
Right. So what do we do? I mean, she's already I apologize to anyone who I might offend with the language. This is challenging for people who don't live in this space. But she's a woman now, and now they're basically going back. Well, it doesn't matter. You're a woman now. You weren't cisgender, right? You have to be either female at birth or have transitioned to female before going through male puberty. So she went through male puberty, but now she's a woman. I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe they should have a grace or take it case by case because it's sad that now she can't play in the LPGA, but it's not like she's a great player.
Yeah, that's true. Doc Strobe, probably we up against it. We got Tip Harris coming up. T.I.
Awesome. Well, just something for our audience to think about.
Yeah,
again,
that's deep.
Sports Shop, that's what we want to do. Take on these subjects.
Exactly.
Critical thinking.
Look up Haley Davidson. Y'all look them
up. There you go. Go ACC.
All right, be good. A-Town.
Wow.
What you have for me, man?
Metrics is your premier golfing destination in North Raleigh. Metrics Indoor Golf offers North Raleigh golfers a state-of-the-art facility designed for practice, play, and learning. Their modern high-tech venue is accessible to everyone, from dedicated players to casual golfers, creating a welcoming environment for those seeking leagues and camaraderie. They provide tailored membership options and affordable rates, ensuring that everyone can enjoy their facilities. With scheduled booking, both member and non-member leagues, and a full TV entertainment package at the bar, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Their club features full club fitting capabilities through Callaway Golf, ensuring you have the right equipment to enhance your game, and access to industry-leading instruction by Dan Alton. Whether you practice once a week or looking to hone your skills all month long, Metrics Indoor Golf has you covered. To learn more, visit metricsindoorgolf.com. Call 984-299-7999.
When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about last night, the ACC SEC suggestion. It's no longer a challenge.
No challenge. Exactly.
No longer a challenge. And then we got T.I. Tip Harris coming up at the bottom of the hour. Let's go.
Reese and Kmac covering sports the way real fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio and WRL Sports Plus TV.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
Bryce Young is a different person. He's not even just a different quarterback right now. At the beginning of the year, it looked like he had negative 1,000 in the confidence meter. Now, if you watch the go-ahead touchdown that he threw to Adam Thielen against the Bucs, not only does he throw the ball with confidence, his hands are going up to celebrate before Thielen makes the catch. The confidence is crazy.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
Is your business looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further than the Sports Shop Radio Show. Our show is the fastest growing and most active sports talk show on the air today. And advertising with the Sports Shop has the potential to greatly benefit your business. Not only is our show fun, we also cover a wide range of sports topics and have amazing connections with mega sports stars. Plus, we feature cultural references and influences with sound effects and great music from the last 50 years. The Sports Shop Radio Show is designed for anyone who loves sports, and as a business, you can take advantage of this by placing ads on our show to reach a large number of potential customers. Remember, in radio advertising, good ratings and listeners do count. The hosts, Reese and Kmac, along with a wide array of regular and special guests, engage in real talk about real sports for real fans. Reach out today to place your ad with the Sports Shop and take your business to new heights. Email us at info@thesportshopradio.com or call 919-890-6200.
In this year with a bang at Atlantic Spas and Billiards. Great savings on hot tubs from Hot Spring and Caldera. In stock and ready for delivery. Indoor and outdoor saunas from Finleo. Big time factory direct savings. Huge selection of indoor and outdoor pool tables, shuffleboards, table tennis, foosball, and air hockey. A super grill department featuring the Green Mountain Pellet Grill. Elevate your leisure experience with Atlantic Spas and Billiards. Glenwood Avenue, Raleigh, Market Street, Wilmington. Stop by today.
Hi, this is Earl Reese, host of the Sports Shop. Did you know Alsco is the worldwide leader in napkin, placemat, and tablecloth rental? Alsco linen comes with the NSF hygienically clean stamp of approval. Why would you wipe your face with any other napkin? Let Alsco help you set the table at your restaurant today. Call 800-408-0208 or visit alsco.com. That is ALSCO.com.
Hey, what do you say? John Forsland here from my friends at Buffalo Brothers. I call games in Seattle and around the country, but I still spend a lot of time right here in the Triangle. When I'm here to see my family around the holidays, we always head to Buffalo Brothers. It's my go-to spot for stocking stuffers. Now through December 24th, buy a $40 gift card for someone special and get a $10 gift card for you. Now that's a deal, baby. Visit any of their 5 locations at buffbrothers.com. Oh man, now I want wings.
Cigar smokers of the Triangle and all points north, south, east, and west, it's Stevie from the Cigar Box, the Triangle's premier cigar shop and lounge. It's holiday time, and the Cigar Box is going all out this year. Everybody knows the Friday after Thanksgiving is known as Black Friday, where everything is black this and black that. Well, now the Cigar Box is changing it up with their own Black Thursdays. Starting December 5th at 2 o'clock, we will be featuring Rocky Patel and Curavari cigars. There will be great deals on all Rocky Patel and Curavari cigars, as well as free swag, raffles, and much more. That's not enough. 1 week later, on December 12th, from 5 to close, we will be introducing Black Stogie Cigars. This is a new cigar company owned by several local guys with a passion about cigars, not to mention a whole different spin on what they are blending. So hit the Cigar Box up anytime, but especially December 5th and December 12th. We are located on the corner of High House and 55 in Cary. Season's greetings, and always remember, keep it lit.
All gas, no brakes. Let's go!
Stay locked on Buzz Sports Radio all season long for exciting Carolina Panthers action. Every regular season Panthers game will be found here. Presented by Carolina Ale House and Forever Clean.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them, the right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We don't want you on our team.
You're not the right fit for this job.
You're too slow and fast. Don't you care how you look?
Weight bias hurts. Go to stopweightbias.com. A public service message from Obesity Action Coalition.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Say even the greatest gotta suffer sometimes. So I huff and puff rhyme. Lyrics so sick with it. Set the standard in Atlanta how to get it. So you up and coming rappers wanna diss, just kidding. I'm officially the realest. Point blank period. Whether I still live in the hood.
Doing what we do each and every day. Rocking out as always. That's right. We rocking it today. We rocking Tip. T.I. Harris. He's going to be joining us here in just a few minutes. So we can't wait. Rocking out this morning as always. We got the firm, Pam Thompson-Smith.
Good morning.
What's up, Pamela?
How are you?
Troublemaker.
Yes.
Problem causer.
Yes. Keep going.
Tar Heel faithful.
That part. No matter what. And if I had the money, I would give all the money so we can get some more.
Oh no, you got the
talent.
Money. You got the money. You got the money.
I mean, for what Carolina needs, it's not going to cost them much. And probably a meal, give a meal ticket.
Adam said, our family. He's a family. Adam said, "Come on, y'all. Y'all know." He talked about. He said, "Armando Baker got $2 million. We got money." That's what he's saying.
No. This you put it this way. No one's taking up a collection over at Carolina. It's not that, oh, my God, if we just had a couple more dollars, we sure could be okay.
I was going to say something different. I ain't going to
say it.
That's not how it's working over there at Chapel Hill.
They want to put the money in a different place.
Well, you got to pay for the fountain.
I told you it's not a fountain. Now, you're changing. My whole tone is going to change. It is the well.
It's the well, man.
The well.
It's the old well, but it's the well.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I've said it's wrong so much.
Well, and you do it on purpose, so, Come on, cut that out.
I'm about to mess myself up.
It's historic. I mean, come on now.
It is old.
We're not playing.
I mean, people get.
Is it OLE?
They get married.
OLD?
They get married at.
They get married. I did a wedding at
That's
the.
a good point.
Yeah, it wasn't my wedding.
Let me tell you. Hold on.
That's why it's old.
Oh my. Okay. See. Wow. I don't like him.
It probably was a fountain then. Back in them days.
I know it.
It
probably was.
It was November 2020.
Well, let me tell you who's not getting married at that damn well.
You.
Correct.
That'll be historic.
You damn right. Matter of fact, I'll sneak it in. That's the only way I know I'm over there.
Yeah, but thank you guys. We have a lot of co-hosts out there today chiming in. Yes.
Well, we had some interesting topics. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, we got quite a bit to say.
Who are some people hanging out there, Pam?
So hanging out, we talked about Adam. We've got my sister Anissa Little out here.
What Coach talking about?
She said we're not going to be able to compete if we don't change in the ACC.
Yeah.
We've got Jamal mentioned ACC schools have been paying for years. That's what he said.
Look, if we don't change what?
There's a lot to change.
That's the thing I want to ask you. If we don't change what? Because everybody's kind of dancing around. Reese the only one here to hit on.
We need to change leadership.
No. Yeah, Reese here to hit on.
Leadership.
Yeah.
Reese said we firing the commissioner. And
but no,
Reese will fire somebody.
But
anyway.
But I said, that's not the first time I said that.
That's true.
He's a nice guy. But I'm just saying, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's pockets. But man, we're fading to the background.
I think he's good. I think his pockets are working just fine.
But think about it though. We was up there. We changed the whole landscape with these conferences. I mean, ACC.
Yeah.
Think about it. When Swartz was there, we was leading. When John Swartz was there, we was like the premier conference. We like third or fourth, easy.
Yeah.
So as we sit here on this show, and I think next year, Reese, 25 would be 15 years. I think.
Yeah, we're gonna do something big next year.
Yes.
It'll be 15 years for us, and Pam's made the last few. Whew.
Amazing. And we're coming on 6.
It seems like we've been for 80 years.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. You know, you have 2 or 3 kids. You know, they all in high school. Then you have the oops baby. You know.
I'm the oops baby. Okay, I got you.
Pam make it tough on you. She'll make it tough on you. It make you regret everything. You're like, oh Lord have mercy. But anyway, so one of the things I thought about, we're sitting in a time where we've watched the complete transitioning of college sports. There was, you know, think about the scandal, the Nike scandal. What was it, 8-9 years ago? 2 guys went to jail actually, right?
Yeah.
For quote unquote paying players.
That's amazing.
The scandal
Wow.
over at NC State with the kid coming out of Fayetteville. I forgot his name now.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember
Dennis
his
Jr.
name.
Dennis somebody Jr.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So all of these things, right? And we can go all the way back to Butch Davis and Carolina football when a tweet, right? We can go all the way back to that. Now look at us in the lens of college football, college sports. And Dr. Stroman saying we can no longer afford, think about this, afford to pay for non-revenue, quote-unquote, bearing sports.
Like what, field hockey and lacrosse and all that. Yeah. Gotcha.
Right? And schools like Alabama, Auburn, and the like with payrolls in huge numbers. Ohio State, too, by the way, their payroll, huge numbers. Duke's payroll, undisclosed, but of course I'm sure it's not small. Michigan's payroll
is big.
All of these schools, they're paying. Hell, Colorado and Deion.
Oh, yeah.
Paying. But Colorado and Deion also said, I can figure out how to get other people to pay my guys. So we ain't going to put it all on school. You need to pay me. And then I get them to pay. I get somebody to pay them.
Right.
But so in this landscape, we watch this transition. How does it feel when you look at the product? Is it too much business and not enough sport? Or is it still a good mix of business that creates a great product, the sport on the field and the court? Is it too much? Is it too much business? Is it too much sport? Which one?
Right now, it feels like it's too much business taken away from the sport.
Yeah.
And just depends on how much money you got, though, because it's a business.
Man.
And I will.
For some reason, every time somebody say that, you got to follow up with, man. That's the only thing about JG I like. That's the only thing I like about JG.
Well, you know.
I mean, Jigga.
You know, he married up. I can tell you that.
He sure did. Oh, and by the way, did you see what she got? The 21st century. She got the biggest award.
Yeah, she did.
What was that? What was that? Somebody.
Taylor Swift didn't get it?
No.
Which shocked me.
No, not your girl.
They coming at her though.
Oh yeah, they come.
The Swifties, they hot.
Beyonce.
So Billboard names Beyonce the greatest pop star of the 21st century.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that true? Yeah. I would say yes. Because Beyonce crosses every genre.
Yeah.
Right? With popularity. Taylor Swift, not so much.
Right.
I don't see people in most communities talking about Taylor Swift's music.
So
I agree.
Give me the name of the award again one more time, because I think that's significant.
Reese, you can't get that award.
I just got a Lifetime Achievement Award. So
you do not qualify.
Billboard. One up that one? Go ahead.
Billboard names Beyonce the greatest pop star
of
the 21st century.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, we were pop stars for a little while.
Right.
Yeah.
We were on People Magazine.
That's right.
We were on Amazon Prime. You can still go watch
We was on Entertainment Tonight. But wait a minute. That was because of Taylor Swift, not Beyonce.
Exactly. Maybe we need to talk more about Taylor Swift.
She should have won it.
But on
I
at
did
least
find
two
out something
of the interviews, they put our name first.
That's true. That's true. That would be true. What'd you find out, Pam, real quickly?
Oh God. Her boyfriend.
Travis Kelce?
Right. So before they met,
Yeah.
she actually spoke to a psychic. And there's these psychics out there that can draw your soulmate. and they drew a picture of her soulmate.
It was him.
And it was him, and then they met.
Oh, that's a bunch of horse.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you, Roy.
Yeah.
Where the hell you get this stuff from?
Let's go to break.
What you got for me? Go to break, A-Town. What you got for me?
The Hilton Raleigh North Hills Hotel and Convention Complex, located on Wake Forest Road,
I think I might
has
call
an
her.
abundance of guest rooms and meeting space. This hotel continues to be a top destination for meetings, conferences, and events.
I can draw you in.
Enjoy live music Wednesday evenings from 7 to 10 p.m. Email yolanda.diaz@hilton.com or call 919-872-2323 and let them know the Sports Shop sent you.
We come back on the other side. We keep this party going, people. Let's go.
It's a party.
It's the vibe for me, the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
Bryce Young is a different person. He's not even just a different quarterback right now. At the beginning of the year, it looked like he had negative 1,000 in the confidence meter. Now, if you watch the go-ahead touchdown that he threw to Adam Thielen against the Bucs, not only does he throw the ball with confidence, his hands are going up to celebrate before Thielen makes the catch. The confidence is crazy.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
Hello, I'm Brian Lane, owner of Sticks and Vines, a wine bar and cigar shop in the South Point area of Durham, North Carolina. Are you looking for a little soul in your wine bar? Do you want to get some local personal service from your cigar shop? Sticks and Vines has you covered. Sticks and Vines is an inviting, diverse, and soulful atmosphere that caters to both experienced and newbies to the wine and cigar communities. Bringing others together is our mission in more ways than one.
Sticks and Vines in the Renaissance Center at South Point in Durham, 6905 Fayetteville Road.
Is your heating and air system ready for cooler weather? Call Newcomb & Company today to schedule a routine maintenance and ensure your system is operating at peak performance. Become a Comfort Contract customer to receive priority service and a 15% discount on service calls and repairs for HVAC and plumbing work. Newcomb & Company has served the area as a Carrier Factory authorized dealer for more than 3 generations. Turn to the experts today. Call 919-862-3000 or find us at newcombandcompany.com. Newcomb & Company and Carrier. Your comfort is our business.
The law offices of Gregory and L. Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the uninsured. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending and Carey. Way back in the mid to late 80s, rates were all over the map, much as they are today. And what bothered me the most was seeing homeowners constantly chasing lower rates by paying upwards of $15,000 in closing costs each time. There had to be a better way, considering no one was keeping their new loan long enough to truly benefit. So it was during that time that Miller Lending discovered a way to offer a true no closing cost loan. With nothing charged or rolled in, customers were now able to realize immediate savings, as even a drop of 0.5% could save them thousands of dollars over the life of a new loan. Imagine eliminating the need for timing as you simply close on today's rates and refinance as soon as something better comes along. Fact is, Miller Lending hates closing costs. So before you throw away thousands of dollars chasing a rate you may not like a year from now, pick up the phone and call Miller Lending today, 919-447-3377, or simply apply online at millerlending.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
Pinch me, because Lobster's back at Carolina Ale House. This fan favorite's only available through the end of the year, so head for your closest Carolina Ale House and load up on lobster. Enjoy your favorites or try something new like lobster seafood scampi, surf and turf, grouper fingers, and more. And as long as you're treating yourself, go all out with dessert too. Top off your lobster meal with a nice warm brookie with ice cream on top. Visit any Carolina Ale House in the Triangle and treat yourself this fall. #AleYeah.
If you are interested in your student and student athlete receiving a scholarship to college, Prime Time Scouting is the company for you. This is Coach Ellis of Prime Time Scouting. We don't sell anything, we offer service. We are looking for those who are looking for us. Guaranteed scholarships with a money-back guarantee. Internships. Relationships with all the divisions, 3, 2, 1, NAIA, HBCUs, and so forth, and also prep schools. Vetting the schools and coaches. Academic aid, discounts on services like training, tutoring, and film, help with the transfer portal, and also it's a lifetime commitment. The Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac, plus Primetime Scouting 55. That is your promo code that lets us know they found you for us. We offer service. We don't sell anything. Let us help you.
Check out Coach Ellis and Primetime Scouting at primetimescouting.com.
The future depends on teachers who are reinventing the classroom and starting their students on journeys that will change the course of history. Shape the future. Teach. Learn more and receive free support at teach.org.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Workers' comp can be tricky, but my law firm will be on top of all the complicated paperwork and sneaky deadlines so that all of your I's are dotted and T's are crossed. If you've been hurt on the job, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Come on, people.
You can go wherever you like. I said you can go wherever you like. Yeah.
My favorite tip song.
Anytime you want to, pick up the telephone. You know it ain't
Anytime you
drop
want
a couple stacks on you.
Pick up the telephone.
He got a couple stacks on you.
I got a couple stacks on me. I ain't giving you, but you know, I got a couple.
I want your body, need your body. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. You want it, I got it.
We rocking out as always. Having ourselves a good time. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning.
Let's go Hill.
Well, you know, I wanted to talk about something else real quick.
Oh,
I was thinking.
Let's get this poll in before you do that.
Okay, something about the standard.
Let's get this poll.
Good news for the standard.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, you hold that.
You hold that. Yeah, you hold
Hey,
that.
child, how we doing on the poll question?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, who wins tonight, the Green Bay Packers or the Detroit Lions? And 75% of people are saying the Lions.
Uh-oh. Okay. I hope DJ ain't listening. I'm taking the Packers.
Ooh.
I'm taking the Packers.
Put it down.
They hot. They hot.
Yeah, they are.
You know, so they hot right now.
But I don't know about that one.
Hater. What you want to talk about, Pam?
Well, there's a couple things, but first, yesterday was signing day. And so curious to see, how
Somebody
well different schools did, colleges did, and they graded them where they got an A+, A-, C. And so I was like, well, I wonder how Alabama got an A+.
Of course they did. Did we get a quarterback?
You did. You did.
Of course we did.
You did.
Of course we got a
5-star quarterback, Keelan Russell.
Keelan Russell. Where's he from?
I don't know where he's from.
New Mexico State. Some place.
And you took somebody. Let's see. There was a guy that was committed to LSU, and he flipped to Alabama.
That's what happens.
Yeah. I don't know. We got to be careful with those because if you commit to LSU first, you may not be that smart anyway.
Oh, so now we back to that type, like you might not be an Alabama guy kind of thing?
Well, no, you went to LSU first. Yeah, that means you may not be that smart if you went there first.
Yeah, but so you got your 5-star. I mean, that's what you do.
Okay.
So you got an A+.
Well,
I just thought I'd give you that.
How did Penn State do?
But Penn State got an A+ too, I think, if I'm not mistaken. They did.
Really?
They did well too. A lot. Yeah.
I mean, but how does Bama rank up against the other schools? I'm not sure what kind of grade we got, but how we stack up to other schools? Well, I'm interested in.
Yeah. So who else that's coming along with the A's? Ole Miss, Miami, South Carolina, Arizona State.
Okay, wait a minute now.
See what I'm saying?
So everybody got an A.
See, that's my point. I can't even put a true measurement on that. Everybody get A. Yeah, their soccer score.
You get an A. You get an A.
You get an A. You get a C.
And you know what's right? You know what it is, Reese?
What's that?
That's what's wrong with America.
That's what's wrong with America. That's exactly right.
That's what's wrong.
Everybody get a damn A.
That's what's wrong with America. Now, SMU, they got an A.
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
They
Well, who got a D?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. There was some C's. Didn't nobody get a D, I don't think. Let's see.
How's that not possible?
I'm trying to find Georgia. Says they got an A plus.
Of course
they got
did.
a 5-star.
I want to see C's
lineman.
and D's. Where my people?
Oh, that's your people.
Where my people?
Soccer team, they said they got an A. Penn State. They got an A minus.
Okay. I need D's, Pam.
Looks like everybody did good. Oregon did really well. Let's go back
So
up
you're
to the
proving
top.
Reese's point.
And that's my point. That
everybody got an A.
That list says nothing to me.
Everybody got an A.
That's nothing for me.
Memphis Tigers got a B minus. Army got a C minus. Syracuse got a B minus. Missouri Tigers, they got an A minus. Illinois, they got a C minus. So there's some C's in the ones that they listed.
Okay.
Because there are some, like Colorado, they named that. Deion is more with the transfer portal than he is, coming out of high school.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So that list is not, I don't have that list yet.
I mean, I'm not mad at coaches. I mean, take his chance on a 16, 17-year-old coming into a program, or you go to a portal where a guy that just played 20 games.
Right.
I'm probably going to take the guy that if what he is on tape, played 20 games.
Exactly.
Because he already knows how to work out.
Yeah.
He knows how to study film.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to go to class. He's already dealt with his girlfriend from college. He'll go through all of that. And he's got his money right.
Yeah, but what about my son that's playing very well in high school? He's definitely D1 material. What about him?
Well, when you come to hold his hand, I'll bring him on. How about that? Because we trying to win. This ain't
That
no
doesn't
farm
mean that
team.
he can't win.
Well, I mean,
He took his high school to the championship.
he may be, but it's not that many of those. It's not. So I'm not taking a chance on a whole bunch of those.
So you're just going deep into the transfer portal.
I mean, those are the facts. I'm not taking a chance on a whole bunch of those.
What does that?
Well,
what happens
hey,
to high school sports?
I got a little news out. It ain't been confirmed yet, but that's
Okay.
some talk out there. We found out yesterday at North Carolina A&T State University fired a head coach, which they should have done a long time ago, in my opinion.
Yeah,
football coach.
Yeah, football coach. Yeah,
They still got a football team.
Watch it.
I know. I was kind of surprised when I heard that yesterday.
See,
Let
I'm
me
not
guess, they-
dodging over here.
They gonna move conferences.
That's right. They going back to they gonna skip the me. They going to CIAA now. No, I'm joking, people. Hey, calm down.
It's a
calm
joke.
down.
Hold on, I bet the Central beat them 72-0.
It was
Something
60,
crazy.
It was crazy. It was crazy. But apparently, a former running backs coach from A&T, who's now head coach of Fort Valley State University, a guy named Sean Gibbs. I'm hearing there's a rumor that he may be the next guy.
Who?
Yeah, well, I mean, but I just looked him up according to my sources now.
What's his name? What's his name?
His name is Sean Gibbs.
Right.
I'm trying to commit it to memory.
And he's head football coach right now, Fort Valley State, which I played against when I was in college. But previous coach at A&T, and he also coached at Central. And he also coached at Grambling State. So anyway,
Yeah.
So
we're doing it 905.
Yeah.
Man, so
so anyway, hey, shout out to. And that's the guy they wanted. So if that's the guy they wanted,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's all
good.
official,
Hopefully he can
shout out to them.
make the changes that they need.
Yeah.
I guess they don't want to be mediocre no more.
we don't want no mediocre.
They said,
but once
be-
once it's confirmed, I'll let you know, my sources. But I gotta make sure
Oh, you got sources.
I got sources.
Okay.
Yeah, I got sources.
Did they fire the basketball coach yet?
No, I just met him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
What we said earlier, I ain't trying to miss nobody's pocket.
Hey, man, he out there. I think he been there a year or two.
Oh, okay. My bad, bro. I just can't erase what Central did to him.
Somebody on here says sources, LOL.
Hey, look. Coach Oliver beat him so bad, the basketball team lost too.
I see you, BJ.
They gonna spread that here. Everybody's gonna.
But the thing is, it's interesting that he did coach at North Carolina Central. We may even know the guy, and also Grambling and A&T. So he has some.
My bad, dog.
So this is a good look.
I think so. Yeah, I think. According to my sources said this is the guy they wanted.
This is the one they want. Okay, all right.
According to my sources,
it's gonna look pretty
good.
Check
your source.
Yeah, but no, we're gonna see. Hope. I mean, shout out to him that if he is a guy, and we'll probably it'll be confirmed here later.
Well, at least we know they haven't given up.
Oh yeah, to the point where William Levette, he's saying we whip it up on ECU on the 12:28, I guess.
Oh, basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
We'll wait.
They're saying the basketball coach is solid.
Yeah. Okay. I'm telling you, Coach Oliver gonna give
Jamal
him some points. He got plenty of points. He got plenty of points. He can handle.
Yeah, matter of fact, he did put a basketball score up on him though, 60. They may score more in the football game than they do in the basketball game. Oh, it's just me.
No, it's the scoreboard. It ain't just you. Man,
y'all are having too much fun.
Real quickly, last night.
Duke is for real.
Yeah.
Carolina's in trouble.
Carolina got work to do.
Yeah.
But they'll win the ACC.
Whatever.
Let's go.
Tonight's forecast calls for Hurricanes hockey.
Natchez heads up. Back to Orlov. He scores! A 1-2 punch from Dmitry Orlov. It's 3-2 on Orlov, second of the game.
Storm Watch with Adam Gold at 6:30. Puck drop at 7.
Back to Slavin. He shot right on. Rebounds out in front. Chance up front. They score! Here come the Hats!
On your exclusive home for the Carolina Hurricanes, 99.9 The Fan.
First aid kits should be ready in case of an emergency, but most fall short. Alsco has you covered with one flat rate, never expired, user-friendly first aid system that is ready whenever an emergency strikes. Alsco's representatives check and refill the first aid kit on a regular basis to ensure it is always stocked and ready to go for one flat weekly rate. The first aid kit that has you covered when you need to be covered. Call 1-800-408-0208 or visit alsco.com. Again, that is ALSCO.com to learn more.
The Pack family knows Sammy's Tap and Grill is your one-stop shop for brews and bites, serving up good times for almost 25 years. Sammy's has over